Whoever you are, I'm not letting you rule what's left of our future. Bankai.
Here we go. Dragon Ball Legends Anniversary. Actually, this is the after party, the after anniversary stuff. Finally, after waiting for so long, if you're curious as to why I've been saving so many gems and skipping so many banners, it's because I've been waiting for an LF Kefla, an LF Caulifla, or an Ultra Kefla, or an Ultra Caulifla. I would have preferred, honestly, I would have preferred an LF Caulifla over Kefla, but I'm still happy with what we got. So this is the summon video for Kefla, and this is the most gems I've invested into a banner on this game. So we're doing a couple warm-up summons here, and in case you're new to my summon videos, hello, this is post-commentary voiceover. So I already know what happens in these summons. So for those of you who are familiar with my content, for these mobile games, not like, for example, Xenoverse or like My Hero Ultra Rumble, I stream that, so it's live commentary. But for the mobile games, it's usually post-commentary, because I screen record on my phone, and then while editing, I do a voiceover. So this is no different from that. It's a summon video for Dragon Ball Legends. This time, it's for the new LF Caulifla and the new Sparking Frost. Another thing I want to talk about real quick before talking about the summons in Dragon Ball Legends itself is I just got off of work, so if my voice sounds complete shit, if I sound out of breath, if I sound like it hurts to speak right now, it really hurts to talk, but I have to get this voiceover done to get this video out today. I recorded the gameplay, screen recorded the game this morning, did the summons this morning, and now it's tonight after work. I'm doing the voiceover, and I have not eaten. So, like, again, I'm just gonna reiterate. So, if my voice just sounds complete crap right now, I apologize. I just got off of work, and I haven't eaten like all day, and I'm gonna have no other time to do this voiceover. So, if my audio is bad, I apologize, but that's the explanation. If you're curious to why my audio was bad today, and on most recent days, a lot of these videos coming out that I'm trying to rush out because I have no other time to do them, the voiceovers especially, and just getting up at work, my voice is like in pain, you know. But that aside, this is the Dragon Ball Legends video, summons that I've invested the most Chrono Crystals into. You saw the start, I was at 46k, around 46k crystals, and I'm not gonna spoil exactly what happens in this video, but these summons kind of tilted me. And I will say this, Frost is a cool character. Frost is a very cool character in Dragon Ball Super, and a lot of people don't realize, in Dragon Ball Legends, for a very long time, we have not had a Sparking Frost. We've only had EX Frost and a Hero Frost, which is very surprising that they've never given us a Sparking Frost. And we don't have First Form Frost, and we don't have Third Form Frost. So hopefully Dragon Ball Legends, the next time they do Tournament of Power, Universal Survival Saga, we might get a Sparking for Frost that transforms from his first form to his second form. I mean the third form, because he skipped the second one in the anime, and then maybe one that goes from third form into his final form. So I'm so glad we got a new Frost to the game, because we haven't had Frost in the game for a very long time, and the Frost units in the game right now, you know, aside from the one that came out today, were really bad, because again, they're hero units and EX units. So now we finally have a Sparking Frost, and this one's the full power one, that the 100% form that the Frieza race has. But again, we don't have his first form or third form in the game yet. So maybe that'll be for next time they do Tournament of Power stuff. Another thing is, you'll notice in my summon videos, if you look at my playlist on Dragon Ball Legends, I summoned on part 1 of the anniversary the day before part 2 was revealed. No, excuse me. I summoned on part 1 when part 2 was revealed. Like around that time, like we knew about Saiyan Saga, Goku, and Vegeta. But that was like the day after that summon video. So that's the only anniversary summons I did. I skipped part 2, which was Saiyan Saga, and I even skipped the Ultra Super Saiyan Goku and the Ultra Frieza. I skipped both those banners, part 2 and 3 of the anniversary, because I really wanted to save my Chrono Crystals for something I really wanted, and that was for a very long time, a Kefla or Kefla, and we finally got an LF Kefla. Again, I would have preferred Kefla, but I'll take it. And you're going to see in these summons, I invested, I'm just going to spoil this part of the video, I invested all of my Chrono Crystals. 46, almost 50k. I can't put in the, I don't know what I'm going to title this video, but like, putting, for example, spending 50k Chrono Crystals in this summon video in the YouTube title is going to do better than saying 46k, right? 46 is like an even number, but odd in terms of like putting a YouTube title. It's going to look more appealing if I put, 50k crystals. So if I do exaggerate in the YouTube title, I'm 4k crystals off. Forgive me if I put 50k crystals down the drain for Kefla and never really spent like 46k. It's YouTube, it looks more appealing to write that in the title, 50k instead of 46k. So I don't mean that maliciously if I do title it that. It just, so be it. Also, side note, tomorrow is the early access for Demon Slayer Hinokami Chronicles 2. I have it digitally pre-ordered, the deluxe edition, but the problem is I'm working tomorrow. So I think it's at a certain time Hinokami Chronicles 2 is unlocked tomorrow, and I don't know if I'll be, because I'm working tomorrow night, so if the game is not early access tomorrow morning, then I can't play and stream it tomorrow, which means Friday is when I'll play and stream Hinokami Chronicles 2, which sucks. I can't play it on the first day, which is tomorrow, if it comes out tomorrow night instead of tomorrow morning, because I'm working tomorrow night, so that's upsetting, but it is what it is. I can't do nothing about that. I'm just really, again, this is another side point in the side point. I'm less than 100 subs away from 1,000 subs on YouTube, but once I hit that goal, I also have to get my watch time up in order to get monetized, to start getting monetized on YouTube. I really want to make YouTube my job because it's so hard working full-time at retail and keeping up with so many games coming out, so many games getting updates, making content for all this. It's too much to keep up with while doing a full-time job. And I really want to get monetized on YouTube so I can continue making more videos, more edited videos, and have more fun with this because it's so stressful. Like I said early in the video, I just got off of work. It hurts to speak right now. I'm in pain speaking, but I'm doing it because this is the only time I have to get this done. So, and this is not the first time where I've not eaten in days because I have no time. And spent my time editing videos and doing voiceovers instead of sleeping or something, because that's how it goes. I'm really trying to hit that 1,000 sub mark, getting monetized, getting my watch time up so I can get monetized and go from there. Then once this is a complete ramble and nothing to do with the Dragon Ball Legends thing, so I'm going to move on. I don't know if that considers a vent or ramble, but I apologize if this came off the wrong way or negative or something like that, or depressing. That was never the intention. I'm just again, I was so tired. I'm really just tired, so I'm just speaking just what's on my mind, rather than what's happening in the video here. So let's get back on point. To kind of mix that point with back to the game, I guess. Normally, I would, because I'm not going to spoil, but like hypothetically, if I did get the LF Kefla in this video, hypothetically, I'm not spoiling anything, you know, hypothetically, if I did get the Kefla in this video, then I would say to myself, okay, then I want to use the Kefla in a ranked video. That way I get more content out of it by doing ranked PvP, make that a video using the new unit, which is the new LF Kefla. I can't, because I'm working a job, I really have to like see what I can do, you know, like for example, Demon Slayer has a brand new game coming out, so my time has to be invested there. And like Eden Zero, I have to continue Eden Zero. You know, so many games are getting updated, so many games are coming out, to where I don't have time to do extra videos, like make a video on ranks, hypothetically, if I did get Kefla, or the new Frost or something. You know, it kind of mixes those 2 points together, to where because I'm working a full-time job while doing YouTube, therefore I can't do extra videos. I can only focus on the biggest thing happening. The biggest thing happening is Kefla came out, do the summons. Tomorrow's Hinokami Chronicles. I'm working, so do it Friday. No time to do like, you know, extra stuff. I consider like playing Kefla, hypothetically, if I get it right, I consider that video as an extra video I can't do because I'm also working, right? So the point I'm trying to say is, if YouTube was my job, and I didn't have to go to, like, spend 24 hours working elsewhere, then I could make these extra videos on top of the videos I do. That way I can do the PvP ranked video, hypothetically, with the Kefla to showcase the unit, to showcase the new character that came out on ranked. I consider that an extra video I just can't do because I don't have time. Again, I'm just speaking what's on my mind. I'm very tired. After I'm done voiceovering this, I'm just gonna, like, again, I haven't eaten all day. I'm just so tired. So I'm just kind of just saying what's on my mind, which is nothing really to do with the video. Something I could talk about, I guess, is I still haven't gotten the new summon animation that has Cell Max and MEY Goku and Beast Gohan doing a Kamehameha. I don't think I've ever gotten that summon animation. So you'll notice, my intention was for this video not to be long. It's after the raw footage for this video is over 40 minutes, and I managed to condense it down to like around half an hour, 30 minutes, like 29 minutes, 51 seconds. If you're curious, the raw recording was 40 minutes. So I'm trimmed it up pretty well. So if you're curious to why, during later in the video, I skip a lot of the summon animations because I didn't want this to be a long video, but it turned out to be way longer than I wanted it to be. And so again, for context, if you're curious to why this is a longer summon video than I usually do, because my summon videos usually don't go for half an hour. That's pretty long for me to do that for a summon video. This video, I tried to make it short. That's why you'll notice later in the video, I skipped a lot of summon animations. So if you wanted to see the summon animations, I apologize. But I showed them mostly towards like the first half of the video we're seeing now. Again, this is post-commentary voiceover, so I already know what happens. I don't cut every like summon animation, like we still watch. Like I still left a lot of them in there. But towards the end, you'll notice I cut a lot of the summon animations out just because I didn't want this to be a 40-minute video. Half an hour is still not great. I would prefer this to be like 20 minutes, 19 minutes, but 29 minutes to show everything important, I guess. Again, I already spoiled earlier in the video, I did invest all my gems, crystals, so it was like 46,000 Chrono crystals down the drain for Kefla. Again, hypothetically, if I did get the new LF Kefla, then I really would like to do a ranked video, you know, playing the new unit, hypothetically, right? If I do get the new Kefla, showcasing the new unit Kefla, on a ranked video, but again, I consider that an extra video. I literally just don't have time to do extra content like that. For example, I screen recorded this morning, so if I look at it like this, right? If I didn't have a job, then I screen recorded this morning, this video could have been edited, voiceover, didn't upload it already, and then the second half of the day, the time it is right now at nighttime, I could have double uploaded in the same day to do the PvP video, the ranked video, and the summons in the same day, upload the summons in the morning, and upload the PvP video at night, both videos done in the same day. But because I have a job, I have to do one video and it comes out tonight. So I kind of look at it like that. Like if I wasn't working a job, you know, then today would be 2 videos. One in the morning, one at night. One for the summons, one for the PvP. But instead, because I have a job, it's just one summon video at night. Again, this is not meant to be like a ramble video or like a video with like negative vibes. Again, I'm just tired just saying what's on my mind. And that kind of like is kind of relevant though, because in case someone was curious, because I used to make ranked videos for the newer units that I get in summons, but nowadays I don't really do that. Like for example, I got the new, in part 1 of the anniversary, it was a transforming Ultra Instinct Goku to MUI, and I got him in the video, but I didn't make a ranked video using the new unit yet because I just don't have time for it. I just don't. So more recently, I don't make Dragon Ball Legends like PvP videos. I mainly do summon videos now. I used to do PvP videos like right after the summons. Like for the big ones like Ultra Majin Vegeta, Ultra Beast Gohan, I did make like 1 or 2 PvP videos for those, but that was like, those are like big releases, you know, those are like very big releases to where like I felt like that was more relevant in terms of like, I feel like Beast Gohan, Ultra Beast Gohan is gonna get more clicks than an LF Kefla, like on, you know, for YouTube, right? That's why I consider like an LF Kefla PvP video to be extra content, because again, we have a new Demon Slayer game coming out literally tomorrow, so I don't think people are going to care about LF Kefla in here. I know Kefla is popular for obvious reasons. You know, Kefla is hot, and Caulifla, you know, like Caulifla and like Kale and Kefla are popular characters, but I don't think they're as popular as like Ultra Beast Gohan, you know. I would love to make a ranked video for the new Kefla. Hypothetically, if I did get the Kefla, I would like to make a ranked video with Kefla, showcase the new unit. Hypothetically, right? Hypothetically, if I got the Kefla here in the summon video, where I invested 50k crystals, oh my god. I would love to do like live commentary for my Dragon Ball Legends videos and Dragon Ball Legends summon videos, and for summons for like Bleach Brave Souls, Ultra Impact, I would love to do, you know, commentary as it's like live, not post commentary. But because I'm using a phone, I don't really know, like I have my new computer by the way, but I gotta redo my OBS settings. I guess I could just like continue to screen, like when I'm hypothetically, if I do another summon video, which I will, because this is a popular game and we're gonna get more ultras for this game. So the next time I do a summon video, which won't be for a long time by the way, because again, spoiler, I invested 46k Chrono Crystals. I am broke on this game. By the way, it's on free to play. If you're curious to know how I have so many Chrono Crystals for free to play, I've talked about it in like 90% of my videos for Dragon Ball Legends. But just to give you a brief summary, if you are curious on how I have so many Chrono Crystals saved, I've talked about it many times before. Just to brief it though, skip banners and you'll see yourself the results. Skip banners is the main point, is to skip banners because things go on general pool later on. Like for example, I did not summon for the LF Go Tank Spanner. I did not summon for the tag base Goku and Vegeta that go into Vegito, and I have the new Gotenks, the 6-star, and that Vegeta Goku tank that fuses into Vegito, that's in red stars for a banner I never summoned on, because they go on other banners. While you're summoning for new things, you can get the old things as well. Skip banners and you will see. Do your dailies and skip banners. That's the advice I give people for free to play. Anyway, what was I saying? I don't know. Also, I remember I was talking about before that. So I guess what I could do is continue screen recording on my phone the next time I do a summon video, and then just record my audio like from OBS or a different way, and just like slap the audio onto the video during editing. I've done that before for example, my first Fairy Tail Fierce Fight video, which is a mobile game. I did that. I did exactly that, where I screen recorded the game on my phone and streamed on Twitch and just screen recorded my audio afterwards and slapped the audio onto the video during editing. I did that, but it was very time consuming and it takes a lot of storage on my phone to do that. So hopefully with my new computer I can just like run OBS and hopefully like somehow put my phone screen on there so I can record the game and my audio in one go. I've never experimented with that, so I have no idea how it works, but I'll experiment with it again and see if I could figure that out. I have no idea how. Also, because I have my new computer that runs games much better, I will hopefully do more Xenoverse 2 videos on PC and with mods, because I have a friend that's been wanting to make modded Xenoverse videos, like fighting with friends, like not ranked, like not being malicious with mods, but like fun videos fighting friends with mods in Xenoverse 2. I'm gonna try to figure that out. First of all, I have to figure out how to even install mods on Xenoverse 2. I did it many years ago, but my old computer, my old laptop, like it breaks down, and it's been so many years, so I gotta refigure out how to do mods. And apparently I have to downgrade my game. I'm gonna have to learn all that, but the point I'm trying to say is not tomorrow, not the next day, but some point in the future, maybe a couple of weeks from now, maybe next week, maybe a month from now, I'm going to try to do more Xenoverse 2 modded content and try to figure out how to play mods against friends on the PC, on like Steam. That's why I have Xenoverse 2 on the Steam, and then Xbox as well, but I think it's only modded on Steam, obviously. So I'm going to try to figure out how to do that, because I have a friend who really wants to do videos on his channel just doing mods, but like fighting with friends. Like, for example, Ultra Ego Vegeta versus Black Frieza, and it's just me and him making our videos on that. So sometime in the future, we're going to do stuff like that. Again, not tomorrow, not today, not next week, because I have to figure out how to, first of all, downgrade my game apparently, get the mods, and then figure out how to even like fight a friend with mods. Because the last time I did mods, like many years ago, on Xenoverse 2 on my PC, it said I couldn't access online. And so I don't know how to like do like a free battle with a friend with mods. I had to figure all that out. Again, that was a quick ramble, nothing really to do with this video here. But a couple summons ago, again, I'm watching this with you because as I'm holding down the record button, so I'm like watching this footage with you as I'm speaking. We already got the Gotenks, and you saw earlier, I got that tag Goku Vegeta that goes into Vegito, into the red star, and I never summoned on that banner. I also have tag Blue Goku and Vegeta that fuse into Gogeta Blue, and again, you guessed it, I never summoned on that banner. I have so many units that I've never summoned on their banners on because they go on general pool later on. That is the secret to how free-to-play player can get 46k crystals. Do your dailies and skip banners and you will see the results. And honestly, it's so much more satisfying to dump 40k crystals into a banner instead of 2k every month, because you keep spending them every month. It's so much more satisfying to just dump them into there. And another side note, if the audio, I already mentioned earlier in the video that the audio sounds worse than it usually is, like my voice is very like tired, my throat hurts, it's hard to speak. but I'm also like, if the video is like less poorly edited, like like I don't trim up the audio, like where all the times I'm like, stuff, if I don't trim all that stuff up, sorry, again, I just have no time in the day to do the voiceover, much less edit well. So if the editing itself is also not great, again, I apologize. It just no real time to do it, because if I didn't, do what I'm doing, then this video would like never get uploaded, because I just have no time. So it's either the video gets, not uploaded, or it does get uploaded, is how I look at it. And as you saw here, from a 5 character summon, I got another one of the LF Go tanks, and again, I skipped his banner, and I have him now. I can't reiterate the point enough to skip banners and do your dailies, because that is my secret. And I've went into more details, and I've explained more about it in other videos. In other videos, I've explained, like more details on it, but that's the brief explanation. And how I always have so many crystals saved for all these videos for Dragon Ball Legends is because the main point, just to brief it again, skip banners, do dailies, and you'll be fine. And I did predict for the third part of the anniversary, my prediction was incorrect. If you didn't see some of my previous Dragon Ball Legends videos, my theory on what Part 3 Ultra could have been, instead of, Frieza and Super Saiyan Goku from Namek, my theory and speculation for Part 3 Ultra, for the 7th anniversary, they're calling it Super Anniversary, 7th anniversary Dragon Ball Legends. I thought it was going to be, Legends Original, like how we had Tag, Goku, and Bardock from Namek as a Legends Original. I thought we were going to get another Legends Original unit for an Ultra for Part 3 of the anniversary. If you remember my prediction was End of Z Goku as an Ultra in his base form, or it could have been Legends Original, where he's either in MUI Super Saiyan 3 or Super Saiyan Blue or God or something like that. Imagine how cool that would have been to close off 7th anniversary, then with Ultra End of Z Goku, either in his base form or transforming into Super Saiyan 1, 2, 3, God, Blue, and MUI. Imagine if that was the Part 3 Ultra. I think that would have been so much more cooler to do that. I didn't summon, I know again, you just look at my playlist, this is obvious. I skipped and did not summon on those Ultra banners. Not because I didn't like them, but because I'm saving for, for example, Kefla. I like Kefla so much more than those units. So this is why I'm summoning here and skip those. I would have summoned for End of Z Goku though. We still don't even have a base form sparking End of Z base form Goku. We don't even have that yet. I just realized we're close to the end of the video. We have about 2 minutes left in the video. So as you saw, we got a couple copies of the Frost. I got the Frost and then got him again in the same summon to get him to 6 stars, and I pulled him again to get him to 7 to the red star. I think my Frost, the new one, is 8 star right now, or around that. 7 to 8 stars, or maybe 9. But as you saw in the last summon we just did on the screen, we got another copy of the Tag Goku Vegeta that goes into Vegito, and there's the Frost right there. Never mind, it was 7, 8, 9, 10 stars. Is that 9 or 10 stars? I can't do math right now, I'm tired. But I did get the new Frost a couple times, and as you see, we're getting low on crystals, 46k crystals, and no Kefla. So what happens next, do you ask? Good question. I was asking the same thing. What happens now? I go here to this page. This is the first time I have ever pitied a character in Dragon Ball Legends. Dragon Ball Legends pity. 50. Imagine if Ultra Rumble was like that. In Ultra Rumble, you need 2,000 points, which is 20 multis. But in that game, it's so much harder to get roll tickets, so it doesn't really count. I'm gonna get done. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. So I did get Kefla, but not from summons, but from pity. I pitied Kefla, and it sucked because she's at 2 stars. So if you pity the character, you only get them at 2 stars, which sucks. It really does suck. Also, I don't like that she's a green unit, because we already have a green unit for a Kefla. I believe she's a Zenkai too. DB Legends is pretty weird about that. Like, we already have a green unit Kefla that's a Zenkai, so why give the LF also as a green unit? Doesn't really make sense, but it's fine, honestly. Green is cool.